You're right back at you. Who is it? Who is it? Come on in. You're. Who is it? Come on in. I'm here. Right here, right here. Come on in. Come on, fam. I'm here. Give me 1 second. One second. Tai Chi family. Please forgive me, fam. Please forgive me, fam. Wow, time went by so quickly from the last session. Unbelievable. Please forgive me, fam. Last session, I don't know where the time went. Our standing went by rather quickly. I didn't talk long. I promise you I didn't. And time still flew by. We stood for 15 minutes today. Anybody's doing any standing meditation on their own outside of the group? Anybody doing any standing meditation outside of our group practice? They're not making it to the group practice? We're up to 15 minutes. How long you standing now, fam? Yeah, I'm here. I'm a little behind schedule. My bad. Had to do a couple of daddy duties. I had to do a couple of daddy duties in between the session. You can forgive me for that, right? Of course. Thank you. Daily. You got to get that standing going, fam. I'll tell you, here's a little saying that we have inside of the Tai Chi community. Here's a little saying that we share inside of the Tai Chi community. In order to have understanding, we must have standing. You get that? In order to have understanding, we must have standing. There's a huge benefit to having the standing practice. It's not the same as sitting meditation. They share some commonalities, but they're not the same, family. Trust me. If you practice Tai Chi and you understand, or you've heard of being grounded and rooted and having structure, you will understand why we're doing the standing class. Time is definitely an illusion. Time is definitely an illusion, but we want to dedicate time and effort into our standing stillness training. Stillness is something that most people run away from. Most people run away from the stillness. Because what did I say in the beginning when we first started with our when we first began with our standing practice? I said that most people will run away from the training. They won't make it past the gatekeepers. The gatekeepers for standing meditation are, number one, not meaning one is more important or more significant than the other, but first and foremost, boredom. People run away from it. We're standing there, they think you're doing nothing. People are used to being busy, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. So in order to make the body just stand still, whew, boy, it's like being in prison to some people. You know, just like people who are used to doing external fast movements, they look at us doing these slow movements. They cannot do it. They simply cannot slow their body down. So you want to do some standing, family. You want to start doing some standing. And I only say that because I've seen how people who practice Tai Chi, the ones who do standing and the ones who do not, when it comes to doing our push hands and the pressure testing to see if you have a structure and the balance and a root, the people who don't stand, they don't have much of a root or balance at all. They don't have much at all. I'm just telling you, family. I'm just sharing with you part of my journey and what I've experienced. And I'm sure some other Tai Chi people here can confirm that saying as well, how they've noticed their personal structure starting to enhance, how their connection with the earth enhances. Oh, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. It is. It simply is. And I'll tell you this, the standing meditation used to be kept secret. It was an internal training. Nobody outside the family knew about it. It was just that important that they hid it away from the general public. So if that doesn't say something to you, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So once again, big shout out to Brother Bill. I don't think Bill was here on yesterday when I gave him a shout out for this magazine that he sent me. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for the offering as well. Thank you for the offering as well. I'm always surprised when I open the mailbox and I say, whoa, Brother Bill again. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support. So Brother Bill's been sending me these awesome magazines that are no longer in publication. These are Tai Chi treasures. Thank you, bro, for you to have such compassion to share these with me. They can't even be purchased again. Thank you, bro. Thank you. So inside of here, as Bill told me when I opened that envelope, he told me that there was some jewels in here. couple of articles that we could all learn from. And he said it's 2 good articles. And I beg to differ, my brother. This thing is full of good articles. I hadn't seen an article that's not good yet. I hadn't. But here we go. I'm going to read part of this one for our Tai Chi table talk, man. I have to. So here we are right here. He's talking about, on yesterday, I read this one part where he talks about finding the teacher within. Finding the teacher within ourselves. He talked about that. And he based that around the idea of our body begins to, I'll say, show us, because our body is the teacher. It begins to show us, or begins to highlight certain sensations, certain feelings. Another reason that the standing meditation is so important, because as we're standing, we begin to have more of a connection. We become more in tune with the feeling of what's going on inside. You see, when we're moving around doing these postures, we don't feel inside as much as we do when we're standing still. That's one of the secrets from the stillness training. So here he says that sensations vary from person to person. Some may be quite powerful, others may be fairly subtle. So you may begin to feel something, or you may not. You may feel strong sensation, you may not. I've had sensations that's brought me to tears. Literally tears of joy and laughter at the same time. Absolutely amazing, phenomenal. But here he says that the odd part is that after about a couple of months of training Tai Chi, his body began to change. He even noticed that the training started to subdue his feeling of being hungry. In the beginning, this Todd Dunway, he wrote an article here. He talked about the idea that when he first began training, after the training session, he would feel very hungry. But after a couple months, that sensation went away. So he was no longer overtaken by the feeling of hunger. He said, yet again, sometimes these sensations of energy and chi became more powerful and more perplexing. He said, I shared a very straightforward Tai Chi exercise with students of his, whom he was teaching external Chinese martial arts. So there's an external Chinese martial arts, which is not Tai Chi, and then we call Tai Chi internal. And he said that the student was interested in something that would help her mentally relax and center her emotional state. So therefore, he started sharing Tai Chi. So if we know anyone, including ourselves, who need to be more mentally relaxed, who also may be struggling with an emotional state, let's bring them into the Tai Chi world. Let's bring them to our Facebook Lives. Let's take them to our YouTube channel that's now doing so very well, and introduce them to some of these internal trainings. Let's show them how slowing down and actually taking some time for ourselves and looking inside of ourselves, how we can take control of our emotional state. It's fine. We're here to experience emotions, no doubt. We should experience all emotions, anger and sadness included. Yeah, we should experience all of that. But we should not get trapped, or we should not be controlled by our emotional states. Now, family, I'm saying this because right now, in the current days and time, a lot of people are suffering emotionally. A lot. It's going to be a lot more, fam. I'm not here to bring gloom and doom, but I'm just here sharing a bit of reality. If you look around and see what's going on, a lot of people are very sad right now. in a low emotional state. A lot of people are not working right now, right? Lost jobs. If you look at the statistics right now, do a little research, you'll see that domestic violence is rising. Why is that? People are stressed, man. Start welcoming people to come to the live stream. Start welcoming people to go to the YouTube channel. Start introducing people to these practices so that we can help them out. That's why I say oftentimes that times have never been better for Tai Chi. And that's what I mean by that. I mean that right now people need a stress relief system. The sad part is the people who need the stress relief system, most of them don't even realize that they need it. That's true. Most of them don't realize it. People don't know that they're going through this pain and suffering, right? Of course, we can't force people to do anything. We can't force them, but we can lead by example. So when people see us doing our practices, they may think it's a little bit weird when they see us moving in these slow, meditative fashion or standing still. I had one soul group even tell me that some people were laughing at her when she was doing her practice. They were laughing at her. How ignorant can people be? You're laughing at someone for doing a stress relief practice. People are really confused, family. Adults laughing at another adult for doing her Tai Chi practice. Where are we at right now? Where are we at right now? We'll get back into this a little bit later. I just wanted to share a little bit of that and just thank Brother Bill for sending that to me. I see some new faces in here in the chat. I see some old faces in here from way back in the day. I see one of I call her my sister back from the military, Sister Marlena. Welcome. I hope you don't just peek in, but you actually stick around and do a little training with us. I hope you stick around and do a little training with us, sister. I see you. Absolutely. So how's everybody doing in the chat? Family, how y'all doing? Everybody doing pretty good? I'm doing well. I'm doing very good. Even better, you're unlikely to go on to 11. I'm not sure what that is. We got 13 family members in here right now. You know what? People used to laugh at me as well. You know, I don't care what people do. People are people. You know, I'm almost 50 years old, and I think I'm a little bit more mature than some people I see these days at 50 years old. It's really ridiculous. But let's bow in. Let's bow in. Let's do some training. Let's bow in now. For those of you who are not familiar with the bow is simply a type of meet and greet, like a hello, and it's a little deeper than that. It's a way of showing thanks and being compassionate to the teachers who passed on these traditional arts. You know, Tai Chi, we're here doing Tai Chi. Tai Chi is a meditative art form. It's also part of traditional Chinese medicine. So it's not a laughing matter. You know, people just don't understand it. It's actually quite significant in the eastern part of the world, where it's actually prescribed to people to help heal certain sicknesses and deal with certain ailments. It helped me heal myself. So I'm very passionate about it. As I often say, I gave Tai Chi my life. And I really did. And Tai Chi continues to provide for me, not only physically, but in all realms of my life. Tai Chi is the provider. Right here. You apply this principle right here to everything in your life, and you're going to be just fine. Let's go, fam. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat. So Tai Chi is a meditative art form. It's called meditation in movement. At some point, it will become that for you if you continue to train it. It's that beautiful dance that you see The little old ladies and the little old men in the parks training in Asia, they know something. They know a secret. They know the path to longevity. Yes, they do. Let's give them a thank you. Let's bow in. Let's give them a big shout out. So we begin with an exhale, breathing out. Breathing out of the nose and then inhaling right back in the nose. So breathing with the nose only, not the mouth. Very important. Very important. This is the offering of ourself to the universal self, basically saying that we open our heart. We're focused on the now, the here and now, being present. In order to meditate, we have to be in the here and now. We can't think about later or what we did before or what we're going to do in a few minutes. It's all about right now. Inhale. And the more we can be in the now, into each and every one of those moments, break those moments into smaller and smaller moments, the deeper and more profound our practice gets. Yes. So once again, we're going to begin with upward and downward movement. I'm going to give you some, I'll say instruction or guidance that's going to make this posture even better. And I've been inspired to do this because one of the soul groups said that he had a difficult time today with his standing meditation practice. So this is what I want you to feel, fam. So as we do our upward and downward movement, I want you to feel inside of your body as your arms are extended away. I want you to feel the muscles. Now listen very closely to me now. The muscles that are on the side of your vertebrae, on the side of your spine. We have muscles that go vertical and horizontally on the side of our vertebrae. And as our arms are extended outward, we can make a physical connection with those muscles. All right, so feel those muscles right here. Make a diligent effort to feel those muscles. And once you engage those muscles, hold on to that feeling throughout the whole range of motion. Hold on to it. Continue to hold on to that. Keep that feeling throughout this posture, you see, because now we're starting to loosen those muscles. We're starting to exercise those muscles. We've engaged our back muscles now. Right along the side of our spine, vertical muscles as well as the horizontal muscles, in between each and every vertebrae. Yes, you can do it. Right here, feel that. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. As the arms go up, feel the space in between your rib cage. Feel the space in between the ribs, every rib. Well, we have 24 ribs, right? 2 sets of 12. Feel those ribs. We have muscles in between the ribs called intercostal muscles. Engage those muscles. As you engage those muscles, you're able to increase the capacity, the space that the lungs inhabit. Now we're able to bring more oxygen into our lungs. Hold on to it. Hold on to that feeling. That's it. Hold on to it. Don't drop the feeling on the connection that you made with the back or the rib cage. Hold on to that feeling. It's very subtle. Very, very subtle. That's why we go slow. Now here we go. Up and down movement engages our breathing capacity, the lungs. But we also want to engage the yang aspect, which is the large intestine. because the large intestine and the lungs are coupled together in Chinese medicine. They work together. Right. So inhale here, turn. As you turn, you bring in what we call the belt channel. The belt channel, right where your belt is. The twisting, right there at the belt channel. That initiates the large intestine. All the way in, all the way out. Large intestine and the lungs, those organs deal with removing, expelling energy from the body. The lungs also bring in fresh oxygen, fresh chi, but the lungs also expel carbon dioxide, right? Letting go. We talk about letting go, right? The large intestine definitely lets go. The lungs let go of grief. They say that the lungs store grief, sadness. So this exercise, we can release and let go of the sadness, the grief, the worry, the pain, the anger, the resentment. Let it go all the way out your shoulders, all the way out elbows, wrists, fingertips. Let the energy go all the way out to the horizon. Anything that does not serve you well, any worries, you have any worries right now? Let those go right here with this long and shorthand training. Let them go. No reason to hold on to anything that does not serve us well. Okay, last one. Inhale, coming back in towards our center. Back in towards our center. Form Tai Chi ball. Form Tai Chi ball. Tai Chi ball goes down. Now bring Tai Chi ball back up right in front of lower dantian here. Now here I want you to once again go back into your body, make that connection with your vertebrae, with your spine. This is going to help you right here. So as you inhale, lift the ball up. Now imagine passing the ball to me, but pushing the ball out towards me, not with your arms, but with the muscles in your back. Yeah, the muscles in your back. Take the ball out and also bring the ball back in, using the muscles in your back. Inhale up. Stay engaged. Stay engaged. Don't drop that feeling. Don't drop it. Push out with the muscles in the back. Pull in with the muscles in the back. In and out, using the muscles in the back. In and out. That's it. Inhale and exhale to release. Back muscles. Don't contract the muscles. Engage the muscles. Use the muscles to direct the energy flow. Up the back, into the shoulders, into the elbows, into the wrists, out the fingertips. That's the flow. That's what you want. Yes. All the way in, all the way out, directed by the engagement of the back muscles, the upper torso, the thoracic vertebrae. The thorax houses the lungs. We have 12 thoracic vertebrae. They house and protect the lungs. in conjunction with the ribs. Yes, the first 10 ribs help house the lungs. By the way, you may pick up on some anatomy if you study with me, so be careful. You may pick up on a few anatomical terms along the way. You may get to know yourself just a little bit better. Here we go. Now reverse the motion here. Still using the thoracic vertebrae, the muscles in the back pull the ball back in towards you. Engage those muscles, family. Somebody told me that they were having pain in their back. Here we are letting that pain go through engagement, through usage of the muscles themselves, releasing the tension, releasing the pressure, letting go any worries, any pain, anything that does not serve us well. You see, this is an internal practice. Internal meaning we're using the inside of our body, which uses our mind as well as our physical body. Ancient Chinese medicine, no doubt about it. Inhale. Bring it in. All the way in. Very, very good. And all the way out. Do a couple more of these. Tai Chi ball. Initiated with the vertebrae. Pulling in. Down. And out. Don't let go. Don't let go of that engagement that you made. That connection, that internal connection, that feeling is very subtle. Very, very subtle. Last one, bring it in. Ball goes down into the earth. Follow it down. Follow it down into the earth. Okay. Turn the wrists where they face each other. So waterfall with a little bit more deeper explanation than I've ever given you before. So what is the waterfall working on? Inhale. Up. As we go up with the waterfall, that's the name of this movement, by the way. We've just brought in the lungs, right? More lung, more breathing capacity, more air to come in. Exhale down. Remember, the lungs in Chinese medicine, they're coupled with, it's always pairs, always pairs. So the lungs are paired with the large intestine. Right, you got it. So the downward portion, down, is activating. We have a meridian or imaginary line here, acupuncture line, acupressure line, right? The large intestine goes up and it actually ends, right on both sides of the nose, coming along here. Large intestine. Coupled with the lungs. So the downward portion comes with a squat. Inhale. Picking up the waterfall. This is opening the lungs as we see how this rib cage expands. Lungs. Exhale down. Pointing down, large intestine. Lungs. Up. Now, you can point the feet out a little bit. Keep going with the training, family. Point the feet out a little bit, takes pressure off the knees. Do your best when you come down. When you come down, do your best to keep your back as straight as possible. In other words, don't lean forward like this, but definitely initiate the squat. You see, by squatting, we're able to activate our anal sphincter. The anal sphincter is very important for elimination. Elimination, removing, remember? Right. You see, here in the Western world, we're not a squatting society. Most people struggle to squat because when we sit on a toilet to expel feces, fecal matter, we're sitting on a chair. The toilet is nothing more than a chair. It doesn't help us at all. So the anal sphincter doesn't function as well. But we have these exercises that help us with elimination. Waterfall with a deeper explanation. Inhale on the way up. Lungs on the way up. Large intestine on the way down. Last one. Fingertips down. Inhale on the way up. Very good. Everybody hanging in there? Y'all doing all right, fam? Sound has decreased. What sound? Can y'all hear me? Somebody said the sound has decreased. Have I been talking to myself all this time? Have I been talking to myself all this time? Anybody there, family? Y'all didn't let me talk to myself for 20 minutes. I know better. It was a good practice for me anyway. Let me check the audio. What happened? Soul Group let me talk to myself for 20 minutes. Let me check the audio. Oh, okay, come on. Whoa. I was gonna say, I think Tracy's messing with me. I was gonna say, I just gave all of that guidance, and I've been talking to myself? What the heck is going on here? Okay, yerp. Brother, I hope that helps your back a little bit. So, Pam's laughing at me. So, Tai Chi ball, if you're having any back situations, any tightness, any stiffness, you see when the arms are here, and when you engage that back, and you start pushing the ball out and bringing it in, right, that's engaging the spine, the back muscles, the pushing and the pulling. Tracy got jokes, so I'm good with that. Tracy got jokes. Thank you very much. I needed that laugh. So group, y'all follow me on this information I'm giving y'all? With the waterfall? You see how it's coupled with the large intestine as well as the lung meridian? You see that with the squat? I'm giving y'all all this information. I never gave this stuff to other people before. I'm happy to give you this. I want you to use it. Add the squat in there. Add the squat. Okay, good. Good. I got a bit concerned when I saw that, saying that you couldn't hear me. Somebody got jokes. Here, let's do some stepping. Waterfall explanation on point. Good. So now you know which organs the waterfall is associated with. Now you know what organs the waterfall is associated with. The lungs coming up See how the expansion here, opening the rib cage, that's going to increase the capacity for the air to come into this space more because the lungs are open now. The ribs have been elongated, right? I threw a couple tidbits out there letting you know we got 24 ribs. I want you to know this stuff. The lungs are pretty big. They come down to about the 10th rib. They also come up to about the clavicle, right here, collarbone. I'm sorry, collarbone. So know this stuff. Know your body. Know your body. Know thyself. Let's do the 5-star stepping. Let's do some stepping, family. So now another reason that the stepping is so important, family, and we've been doing the golden rooster, bringing the legs really high. You see the quadriceps, the front of the legs, and the back of the legs, the hamstrings, even the calf muscles. Pumping those legs up, even walking up a flight of steps, that helps pump the lymph in our body. The lymph, the fluid, the lymph really is not connected to a pump. So the muscles, the squeezing of the muscles, the contraction and the relaxation of the muscles, they help move the lymph material, the lymph fluid throughout the body. You ever see people with really fat, swollen ankles? Right, that water is settling in the body. That's dirty water sitting there. So we need to move those legs. That's why I like to do more stepping. That's why I'm getting you into more golden rooster. Kicks. All right, so here we go. Strong, healthy community. Strong, healthy Tai Chi 360 community. That's us, fam. That's us. We live by example. We live by example. Why do you think I look 15 years old? Okay, 14. Why do you think I look 14 years old? Right. Because I live by example. Golden rooster. Put it down on the 45. Sink. Shift. $15, I know. Move that lymphatic material around. Pump that lymph. 45 degrees. That's why I'm pointing here. I want you to see that angle of my foot. It's not here. It's out. Sink down. Shift. Transfer the weight inside. Transfer the weight. Allows you to pick up the foot naturally. Easily. The supporting leg, the leg holding my weight, this knee is bent, fam. Slight bend. Don't bend it too much. Crown point up. 45 degrees. That's why I'm pointing there. Sink down. Then shift through your body. Shift through. I think of my body having 3 segments. 1, 2, 3 sides. So outside, middle, and then outside. So go from outside, shifting through, and you can feel your body moving inside, the tissue. You can feel the soft tissue changing over. At some point you will, especially if you're doing your standing meditation. You'll start feeling all of these subtle nuances inside of yourself. You most certainly will. Now this hand can be used for counterbalance. Counterbalance. Feeling the earth energy. That's it. Couple more, fam. Sink. Feel those 1, center, and then outside. Feel that. Know yourself. Knowing is actually feeling, experiencing. Knowing is experiencing. We don't know anything if we just take some information that's been given to us. That's just believing. I don't believe anything outside of myself. Change. Back to center. Back to center. Exhale down. Shift. Step. Take out the Tai Chi ball. Step to center with the ward off. Turn the back foot, step back. Step forward with ward off. Alternating left and right sides, family. Ward off. Only ward off. See how smooth it goes right into left to right side? You notice that? Look. Right across belt channel. Ward off is already set. It's already set. Don't have to make any adjustments. Turn the back foot. Right? It's nice and smooth. Right across the channel. That's it. Ward off. Nice and smooth. You found that nice smooth transition, fam? I want you to get that nice smooth transition. Nice smooth transition. Settle down the weight. It's the same type of movement every time. Just a different hand posture. Different hand gesture. That's it. Step back. There you go. Turn that belt channel. The belt channel activates the stomach, the spleen, and intestine. Stomach, spleen, and intestine. The belt channel. Just where your belt goes. Turn that area. Helps with digestion. Helps with digestion. That's it. Watch this, family. Ward off. Attaching steps from these two stars to these two stars. From these two stars to these two stars. And then step back. Belt channel. From these two stars to these two stars. Back foot goes first, going back. Step back. Turn the ward off. Slide forward. Don't bounce up and down when you make that step, slide and step. Stay on one horizontal level. Change. Attaching steps. I'll go slow. Boom. Change. 1, 2, change. 1, 2, change. I want you to get it nice and smooth where there's no like, if I was to look at you from the outside, I wouldn't see any stopping and going. It would be just a smooth, continuous motion. It will be just a smooth, continuous. All right, I'll give you a chance to catch up. Watch this. So we're going to go from here. We're going to go whoop. Then from here, change doors. And then go back. Change doors. I'm going to go slow. I'm going to go slow. I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to leave you. Whoop. Change doors. Whoop. Change doors. Here. Change doors. Now once you get this nice and smooth, You won't see any stopping and going, but for now, it's okay. It's okay for now. That's it. But we're going to continuously increase our skill level, step by step. Step by step. Now the foot is not dragging on the floor. No, 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 no. It's hovering right above the ground. As if you have marbles. As if you have marbles on the surface of the floor and your feet are on top of those marbles. So don't drag your foot, fam. Don't drag your foot. Right. Change doors, slide back. Change doors, slide forward, change up top. See? I like making the sound effects. Have fun with your Tai Chi. Couple more, and I'm going to show you how to change directions. Couple more. I'm going to show you how to change directions. So here we go, watch. Slide, step up, step back. Saw that? I'll do it again. I'll do it again right here. Slide, change directions. Sideways now. You see that? Sideways. Sideways. And then change directions. Step back. Let's do it again. So we're here, slide forward, I shift, turning that foot, change directions. You getting to change directions? Change directions. Change. 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 Now once you get the change, it'll start flowing real smooth. It'll start flowing real smooth like water. Now you're flowing like water. You didn't know you had it in you, huh? Here we go again. I'm going to change direction the other way now. I'm going to change the directions the other way. Watch. I slide up. Change directions. Change directions. Change. 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 So watch this now, family. So I'm on the middle star, and this was the front star before, but now it's obviously the back star for me. Let me check this out. 1 second. Yeah, Jeremy, it's like figure eight. That other step was definitely. So I'm facing this way now. So if I want to go to my side, how do I go sideways? I go here. Or change. 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 You cannot practice this too much. You cannot practice this too much, fam. The footwork, I call this footwork. This is probably one of the most important segments or parts of Tai Chi. The stepping. No matter what form you're doing, if your footwork's not right, your Tai Chi is not right. If your footwork's not right, your Tai Chi is not right. Period. Anybody can tell you that. Y'all doing good with that? Y'all training, huh? Nobody's here? I like that. I like that. Oh boy. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I love to see you all growing in the Tai Chi. So family, give me a little feedback and we're gonna bow out. How are you doing with the stepping? How are you doing with it? Coming together a little better for you? Coming together a little better for you? Let me know. Let me know. You know how we do it. We always share with each other and give each other feedback so we can know how we're growing. You know that. Let me know. Because it's very important keeping me on track so I can make sure I'm not going over your head. Okay, so I still feel like there's much improvement to be done in the stepping from the feedback that I'm getting. Have much to learn with footwork. Good. So start with the basics. We've been going back to this arrangement on a weekly basis, right? So if you're struggling, I won't say if you're struggling with it, because we're all struggling with it to various degrees, right? Come back to the beginning. The shift. Just start here. Forget about the hands. You can have your hands here. And start doing this step. You can go slow. It can be very robotic in the beginning. It can be very robotic. It doesn't matter. But I don't want you to overlook this segment of the Tai Chi training. One thing I actually hate is bad footwork. Because I know that if your Tai Chi has bad footwork, you don't have much. You just have a form that has really no essence to it. It's just arms flaying around. That's not Tai Chi, just arms flying around in the air. That's what you get from a lot of the Tai Chi that's taught at parks. I taught at parks for years. So I'm not putting down all of the Tai Chi people who teach at parks. I'm not saying that. But beware, family, because there are a lot of people who teach Tai Chi, who teach yoga, who teach all these practices, and they only been to a weekend seminar, a couple days training. How in the hell can you learn the essence of an art in a couple days? You can't. And it's really not fair to the public because the public don't know. If you say you're a teacher, the public think you're a teacher. They take you for what you say you are, right? So thank goodness you have exposure to not only me, but there's other teachers you can look and you can see and you can compare and you can quantify and you can qualify the teachings. So don't be fooled. Don't be rocked to sleep. Let's bow out. It's a little better to have practice stepping in all directions. Sister Pam. Absolutely. I agree with you, my dear Sister Pam. Don't be rocked to sleep, family. And with that being said, don't you make sure that you are responsible enough to not put yourself out there as a person who knows Tai Chi and start teaching before you have anything to teach. You get what I'm saying? Oh, it's fine to share. It's fine to share. But what I'm saying, if you're sharing with people, let them know. Be honest with them. Hey, I'm just a fledgling myself. Tell them. I've only been training for X amount of days, X amount of months, but I know a little bit that I can share with you. Be honest. Let them know I'm not some qualified teacher, but I definitely have some things that I love to share with you. Let them know. Because we're all teachers to some degree. But some people won't tell you that they went to a weekend workshop and they became ordained. And it really does the Tai Chi community a disservice. It really does the yoga community a disservice. Just be honest. Let's settle in. Settle the mind, settle the body, settle the thoughts. Feel inside. Spend some time with your 5-style stepping family. You'll start getting it. Don't get discouraged. It takes time. And it's fun too. Once you start getting it, you'll start having fun with it. Settle in. Let's go. Inhale and exhale on your own accord. Exhale. Feel the rebound as you begin to inhale and rise up. That's it. Thank you, Sifu. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the teachings. Thank you for entrusting me to pass on the teachings. Thank you to all teachers and students of Tai Chi, all teachers and students of the Tao, past, present, future, known and unknown, life-changing arts. Life-changing, Tai Chi, Qigong, yoga. We flow and grow together, family. Flowing and growing. Absolutely, boy. We've been at this thing for a minute now, fam. We've been at this Tai Chi thing for a minute now. I'm glad we started this. I don't know why we started or how we started it. Thank you to Facebook. Big shout out to Facebook for giving us the platform. Big shout out to that Zuckerberg guy. Mark it is. Big shout out, my man. Thank you for giving us this platform. Absolutely. So thankful. We're on a mission. We're on a mission. Millions of people across the globe will benefit from this practice. Millions of people. All over. Please don't go away without giving me at least a little bit of a hug. Can Sifu get a little hug? A little heart-to-heart embrace? Thank you very much. I wish I could see some of your smiling faces sometime. Don't get to see too many smiling faces now. Not nearly as much as I used to. Always good to see those smiles, you know. Heart to heart. I wish I could see those beautiful smiling faces. It just simply brings sunshine to my heart. Heart to heart. Breathe into it, family. Thank you. I can't take it for granted, man. Seeing a beautiful smile. I never thought about how important that was to see a beautiful smile. You ever thought about that, family? How big that is? Seeing a beautiful smiling face. Seeing people's facial expressions. I actually miss that. Yeah, I do. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. We're headed in the right direction. Hey fam, I got some daddy duties to take care of. I got some daddy duties to take care of at home. So group, you're always here. You're dedicated to the training. That brings a smile on my face. That brings a smile on my face. Just that you all are dedicated. The few who are dedicated. There's only a few who's dedicated. It's always been that way with Tai Chi, yoga, and all these trainings. It's always been that way. It's only a small percentage of the population who actually put in the training. People come up with all kinds of excuses. They don't really want to change. People have a million excuses. We only meet for a short period of time. If you can't dedicate an hour of your life towards something that's going to benefit you forever, you don't really want to change. You just want to make excuses. That's it. Some people, they know the benefits of the practice. At least they heard about the benefits. But they're too busy doing nothing, running around, checking other people's Instagram and Facebook. But they're not doing anything for themselves. Nothing. They know everybody's business, but they're doing nothing for themselves. I don't have time for that. Because first of all, personally, Sifu Lester is not on the journey to have any fans. I don't care about fans. I'd rather not have any fans. I don't like fans. I don't like fans. Be a fan of yourself. Be your own fan. Be your biggest fan. I don't care about getting a whole lot of likes. I don't care about getting a whole lot of views. Not if I can't be myself and be truthful. I could care less. I could care less. I would rather be myself and help one or two people by simply sharing the truth. I'm not going to bow down and start sharing anything that's not truthful, because I'm not looking for fans. Now, if I was looking for fans, that will matter to me. You get what I'm saying? I'm more in tune with being truthful. And that's it. That's it. I love you, soul group. Yeah, I don't have time for those people who, as I said before, we have students, you have people who come and go. Some people who just want to be a part of something. They want to be a part of something. And I don't have time for that. I'll give you my all. I will give you 100 and I'll give you 500% of myself if you're serious about the training. If you're serious about the training, because I dedicated my life to the training. So don't take my life for granted. I'm not going to let anybody play around with my life force energy. I'm not. You're not going to waste my time because you don't know what to do with yourself. You're running around from Instagram to that gram to this gram. As my friend says, get off of Facebook and put your face in a book. Get off of Facebook and put your face in a book. Now, I go to Facebook a lot, but I have a mission, a reason, and a purpose for going to Facebook. I never go to Facebook and go to anybody's page checking on their information, what they're putting on. And it's very infrequently that I ever even respond to anybody else's post. If I go to your YouTube channel and I watch your video, if I like it or not, I always give it a like. I always give it a like. I'm never going to give anybody's information a thumbs down. Why would I do that? I'd rather not give it anything than give it a thumbs down. But that's me. That's me. That's how I get down. I'm not here to cause anyone harm. I'm only here to help. So why would I do that? You get what I'm saying? That's me, fam. That's me. Yeah, they got more excuses than a person. Sparky said they got more excuses than a person going to jail. That's true. Sorry, Sifu, I couldn't make it today because of X, Y, and Z. You don't have to tell me that. You can just keep it moving because you got a different excuse every day. Excuse, here it is. I'll tell you what it is. Excuses, and you can write this down if you wish. Excuses, this is a little, not even a poem, it's very short. But excuses are tools. Excuses are tools. Excuses are tools of the incompetent. Those who specialize in them, them being the excuses, seldomly amount to anything. Excuses. Excuses are the tools of the incompetent. Those who specialize in them seldomly amount to anything. And that's been true in my experience. They got more excuses than a person going to jail, as my good brother Sparky said. They can't get over their own ego. Sifu, I can't make it. Yeah, Gary. They seldomly amount to anything, my brother. Take a look. I mean, I love them. I love them. I love them. But I love them from afar. I love them from afar. And what's really upsetting is when they reach out to me, requesting my time. You haven't put forth any effort. Why do I want to give you my time? Why would I invest my time into somebody who doesn't invest time into themselves? Why? To me, you're simply a distraction. You're a distraction to yourself. I mean, this is just I'm keeping it 100. Or as my younger son says, I'm keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it a buck. This is the young people's jargon they use. I'm keeping it 100. Yeah, I'm just keeping it real. I would never waste my teacher's time. Never in a million years would I waste his time. First of all, I would rather see my teacher training than wasting his time with a bunch of garbage, distracting him away from the training. I told you, I'm very selfish, and I'm the first one to admit it. I'm very selfish. But not selfish at the expense of anyone else. No. I would never be selfish at the expense of anyone else. Selfish for the benefit of everyone. You see, by me being selfish, I become selfless. Meaning that I completely remove myself from the picture and put other people first. That's a whole nother way of looking at it. See, because when I can be selfish, when my friends want to hang out and have a good time, I can tell them, hell no, I ain't going to hang out and have a good time. I'm getting ready to put in some work. I'm getting ready to study. I'm getting ready to sit down and write. I'm getting ready to train. That's the type of selfishness I'm talking about. Because my selfishness is going to benefit other people and not just myself. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know how we got here, family. We just talking. We just having a good time. Family, I just want to see you all grow. Grow not only in Tai Chi. See, Tai Chi is just a tool. Tai Chi is simply a tool that is used to help benefit us in all aspects of our life. It's just a tool. For some of us, it's just a small thing. I understand that. It's not like the highlight of your day like it is mine. You know, I backflip out of the bed looking to do Tai Chi. For me, it's a big thing. For other people, it's not, and I understand that. But my point is, for those who wish to use Tai Chi as a tool, and to get something beneficial out of it. That's why I'm here. So oftentimes, you know, my Sifu, he used to seem like a little bit of an asshole sometimes to some people because they really didn't understand him. Sometimes it takes that strong mind and that strong hand to kind of put us in check. You know what I mean? Sifu kept it 100. I would never contact Sifu with a bunch of garbage. Sifu and I never talked about anything outside of self-realization, self-actualization. Never. Zeta, I'm very disciplined. I am very disciplined. You can believe that. Because I was the complete opposite of being disciplined for a very long time, and I saw the results of it. I was very not disciplined or undisciplined for many years. Brother Jeremy, why don't you call me right after this phone, right after I get off this live stream here? Yeah, I've been a soldier, but I'm a warrior. I've been a warrior many lifetimes, and I took vows to come back here and to help and serve humanity. And I believe that I took those vows, if not hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands of years ago. And I'm here again on the same mission. But I told myself that I've been here too many times. I'm not coming back anymore. I'm done with this. I'm out. I got to pass the torch on to somebody else. I had enough. So I'm doing my best to never come back here again in human form. Never come back here again. It's starting to burn me out sometimes, fam. It's starting to burn me out. And I took vows that I would come back and I will be here until the very last human was able to get out of here. I did. I took that vow. I'm working on. My word is strong, but it ain't easy, fam. It ain't easy, man. Humanity is quite trying, quite depressing sometimes. It gets frustrating because people just don't listen, man. They don't listen to themselves. They listen to everything outside of themselves. No matter how much you try to guide them back in, they keep getting distracted. They keep getting distracted. It frustrates me. It burns my ass, man. You know what? As serious as times are right now, fam, as serious as times are right now, I still see grown men, adults, they're sitting around talking about playing freaking video games. I'm like, come on, man. Instead of playing a video game, why don't you go and start a business or something? Why don't you do something that can change your life? These are serious times. You're talking about playing a video game? You're talking about watching anime? I don't know, fam. There's so many opportunities out there that we could be getting involved in other than wasting our time playing a freaking video game or watching anime. You get what I'm saying? I was addicted to video games, don't get me wrong. My wife hated me for it because I taught it to I brought it to my kids and I got them addicted. I got them addicted to it. But I also brought discipline in their lives because they're all phenomenal in school and they're pursuing degrees and they're pursuing a career. But I'm talking about grown men who are stuck in dead-end jobs, going home playing video games all day long and watching anime. And they know everything about this anime stuff. They know it as if it was their best friend. I don't know, fam. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm a little bit too serious. Too serious for them, anyway. No, not a new generation. These guys are old as I am. I'm 48. I'm 48 years old. And these guys are maybe 38. Maybe a decade younger. I don't know. I don't get it. And they're complaining about life, how bad life is. They have no money in the bank. They're living from check to check. Go and create something, family. This opportunity is there. Opportunity is there. It is. But you have to know yourself. Knowing yourself, you'll never know yourself sitting there playing a video game and knowing every character's name on the anime. That's ludicrous. You can't even pay your damn bills. I don't know. And they look at me as if I'm weird. They tell me I'm so calm and things seem to be working out in my favor. And I can only live by example. I just keep living, fam. I just keep living. But I was addicted to video games for sure. For a long time. Oh yeah, I loved it. I was also addicted to alcohol and drugs and crack and women. I was addicted to all that. Yep. Been there, done that. Dead end road. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, I'm going to get off this live stream. I got to talk to Brother Jeremy. Brother Jeremy, you still here? Make sure you hit me up, man, because we need to talk for sure. And I got to get some daddy duties taken care of here. If I could sit on here and chat with you all, that would be good. I actually look forward to that. For me, it's not a waste of time. I'd rather be talking to you all, soul group, just like this, talking about whatever. I would much rather do that than play a video game. So I got to get out of here. Let me get some food going. And I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. You know, sometime on Sunday I slip in a little flexible strength, but it's not promised. So it will be a last minute notification if I decide to do it. It depends on how I feel. It's not if I really, it's not like that. It depends on how I feel physically, if I need to get more rest or not. So if I physically feel good, we'll go for a flexible strength lesson on tomorrow if I feel well rested. And that depends on what I get done for the rest of the day. So I'll let you all know. So if we do it, it'll be at 10 a.m. Not at 9 a.m. I definitely won't do it at 9. I need to get a little more rest in. All right, fam? It's always good. Talk to you later, Carolyn. Talk to you later, Tracy. Sister Pam. Talk to you all later. I love you all. I love all of you all. Stay safe. Stay safe. Be wise. Keep your chi up. Continue to eat healthy. Do all we can to build our strong immunity. We can't go wrong with that, no matter what. No matter what we do, we cannot go wrong with that. Keep that in mind, fam. Stay out of stressful situations the best to our ability. That's number one. A lot of people don't know that stress is one of the biggest detriments to our immune system. Stress is one of the biggest detriments to our immune system because it simply it puts us in a fight or flight type of situation. Stress activates our sympathetic nervous system. When the sympathetic nervous system is activated, our body begins to get depleted of minerals. If we're not eating good food that has minerals, the body starts basically eating itself. We begin to age quicker. Right. So the first thing that goes when our body gets stressed, our body taps into the stress, eats away at the minerals that we ingest. So the minerals are depleted. So we have mineral deficiency. A lot of people don't have enough minerals anyway. They don't eat live foods. They don't eat real food. They eat fake food. So once the minerals are gone, your organs don't function properly. The body begins to deteriorate from stress. So the stress is eating away our nutrients. We'll talk more about that later. I love chatting with y'all, fam. Talk to y'all soon. Peace. Keep your chi up. Sifu loves you, no doubt. We don't have to agree about everything we talk about because we're all adults. We all have our own perspectives. There's never any hard feelings. We still family. Thank you for expressing yourself and keeping it 100. I love you for that. Peace.